Alright, hello guys, ready for Mission 9 Ancient Power. So I've been dicking around a lot, so this might be a long intro, but essentially I just wanted to show you the first thing I've done, which is, if you can see here, our doctrines are looking pretty nice. They're actually now fixed, not because I managed to fix it in our original hard campaign where I then replayed on impossible up till mission 9. That didn't work, so I actually did do what I said I was never going to do. I replayed the game up until this point. So now we have the intel tree here, which makes our laser units have increased damage 20%. It also makes enemies marked, which means that enemies or units that have networked attacks, I think is what it's called, do bonus damage, which is very, very good. It also does this thing, which marked enemies attacks 15% slower and take 15% additional damage from all sources. These two are very, very good in combination. And this is also great because networked attacks deal an additional 20% damage against marked units, which means that on top of this, they take 15% more damage, and then you got this, which is another 20 on top of that. So that's not too shabby. Furthermore, here is another ridiculous thing. If you go into this tree, so all drone units fire lasers instead of micro missiles. This is pretty nice. It makes your drone units work very good with your other units that have networked attacks. But this is the ridiculous part. Laser focus lenses gives your drone units as well as, but mainly your towers. So your laser turrets now, they have longer range, because I tested this. I'm going to get to that. They have longer range than artillery towers. Not networked artillery towers, they get ridiculous bonus range, but they have longer range than artillery turrets now. So they're absolutely ridiculous. So this is the build. I think these are some of the best stuff. We're gonna get these. Where are they? We might get this or this. No, actually not that. We might get this, but it's not really important right now. So right now I could get rid of the important stuff. Here is laser and drone units and expert crew. Those are the good things. Then infantry sight range is pretty useless. We could remove that. This one is just nice because, you know, intel is nice to just have an extra influx of that. You'll eventually get so much that it's not going to be a problem, but it's nice because most of these other things like aircraft, it's not too bad. Bunker busters I wouldn't really play. Crowd I wouldn't play. First aid I wouldn't play. Infantry scanner is also like, yeah, could be good, but I mean the laser build with all the bonuses that you get just makes it like you don't need that. This one is okay, but yeah, it's not. I mean, I guess we could get this instead of this temporarily. I guess that would be better, but it would just be a holdover. But yeah, sure, we could do that because the sight range is pretty bad. So I guess we will do that. Like, we'll unequip this. And we'll get auto repair stuff, sure. Like it might actually be good for this particular mission because this mission is pretty nasty in one particular way, and I'm going to show you why. So yeah, so that's the build. Very, very powerful build with this stuff because most of these other doctrines, I'm gonna move us slightly slower so that you may be able to read, or that it's easier to pause in case you want to read one. But most of them aren't too good. There are some of them that are good, but most of them are like, that's nice, and this one's actually pretty good because it improves the range of comms provider units. So it's certain types of units, like drones and shit. Like, I think. But this one's pretty good. This one is just nice quality of life, right? But it's not essential. Like, this is what you want, this is what you want, this is what you want. So all these three, regional networking, virulent. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. I don't actually know what that is. Virulent scanners, or virulent, whatever. Scanners, pinpoint weakness. All of these three are really good. You want those. So max out this tree ASAP. Then you can get this, and then you can get these two. And I think maybe we get some more points, but like most of it's not too important. But the thing is, I started this mission, I played half of it, and then I had to quit because I really needed to get to bed. So I was thinking I was just going to continue there, but there's actually a weird thing about one of the side missions on, or the secondary objectives on this mission, and it's really tricky. And it's pretty nasty because it's kind of hidden. So so I'm just gonna replay this mission and see if we can't get that, because I didn't quite understand it, but I think I do now at least. So we'll see. I also need to be very cautious about taking losses. So we're gonna play really cautiously, and immediately we start out by fucking up. So I think because this is a long mission that requires a lot of finagling, so I think I'm gonna pause and actually I am just gonna play better. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play better so you can be with me here. That's what we're gonna do instead. It's not gonna suck, and it's gonna be fine. So here we're just gonna shoot that. Hopefully that's fine. Not quite. There we go. A lot better. This one, right? Yes. So let's save scum it here. And for those of you, for some reason, who are new here, I like to save scum it quite a lot, because I find it really tedious just to replay.
Sir, yes, sir. On your command. Affirmative.
Received. Location set. Location set.
This is fine.
Commander, you made it.
Also cutscenes in this game, or in-game cutscenes. They're fine first time you see them, but I'm getting a little sick of them, especially on this mission that I've not played a few times. Whoops, I was drinking there. So the reason why this mission is really tough to get all the secondary objectives is that once the mission like hits its real starting point, this is like the intro shit. Once it really begins, it gets very tight, and you have to play very specifically to attack 2 bases, and you need to do it within 5 minutes, and it's really fucking hard, or it's hard. At least most of the stuff in this game is not hard, but the shit that's timed can be a little nasty. So the side mission in this one and the next mission, I think there's also some time stuff that was not super easy. Those were easily the hardest things in this campaign. So now we want to try to minimize losses as much as we can here, because well, for obvious reasons, right? But we don't want to take too many losses here, because we need as many units as possible in order to deal with the enemy later on. Already we took technically too many losses, but we're just gonna have to fucking deal with it.
Reinforcements at the ready.
Don't like that the tank hunter is out there. We want to get control of our trebuchets as soon as possible. So these cutscenes are really annoying, because you just kind of want to get control from a point where you can just be like, fuck off with this bullshit. But the game won't let you do that. It takes a while, so it's quite annoying. So we're gonna lose this tank. Now we got control there. That's great. We don't want these trebuchets here, because this place will hold quite well. So we want to put them further down, maybe here, and definitely down here. Because this first wave is pretty nasty, but there's a second wave here, and that one's nasty for reals. If we can save the sentinel, that's good.
Anywhere you say.
Where's the engineer? Okay,
Rifle ready.
Spam out a couple of these guys.
Standing by. Affirmative.
Okay, we can sell. That's actually good. We may want to consider that once the time gets slightly lower to increase some of the monies. For now, we don't want to do that. Oh no, we're losing a bunch of grenadiers. Don't think that's gonna matter too much. They're pretty useless units for us. So I think this might be an okay position to play from, but we'll see. We have definitely taken losses, so I think we're gonna start selling shit now. See if we are allowed. We are allowed to do that. This might be a mistake, but I am gonna commit. Just to see, do we get resources? We do get resources. That's actually really good, because in a few seconds we can't sell anymore. So now the base can't be sold, and we effectively gain like 2 or 3k there of extra resources. I wasn't sure that was gonna work, so that's actually very good. Maybe we'll get those guys attacking us in the back or something, but I still think that's worth it.
We don't know what the enemy is capable of.
See, so many cutscenes and everything, so it's a little wacky to. When did we save that? 1 minute ago? No, yes. So we'll save it from here, I think, as well. Okay.
All local units, this is a base-wide retreat. We have incoming.
Yeah, they're gonna get stuck there. Perfect. Oh, a little unzip. This attack is normal. Thankfully, he's attacking our drones. Want to stick close to the MCV here. In most other missions, I think, or most other difficulties, that's fine. But on Impossible, he puts up a really big army right here, and it's actually capable of DPSing through the MCV if you're too slow. Just want to try to keep your formation tight. I'm keen to do this. It looks weird, but I'm actually gonna go for this. We're gonna save and we're gonna go for this. This might look really strange, but trust me, it has a specific purpose. So we'll see if this works.
Tools ready. Affirmative. No problem.
Okay, Commander. Now that the dust
Okay,
is
so from this point, these two bases that just pop up, they need to die in 5 minutes from this point. Which means that we don't have a lot of time. And this base right here that's gonna pop up is very hard to pressure, because it has nasty, tanky infantry units that are really hard to kill, and they do so much damage. Your tank hunters are bad, your infantry is bad. The only thing that really does well into them that you have are your artillery, what are they called? The trebuchets. But they're really slow, and it's gonna be hard to put them in a decent position. But, and I'm not sure if this works, it's something that we're going to test, but if we build a flight thingy, a flying house, build a transporter, and try to sort of drop ship shit, or sort of drop shit in his base behind him, because on both sides of this little forward base here, he's gonna have a lot of these, I don't know what they're called, Aegis assholes. They're dangerous units. This is not a problem at all to break them, but to break them in 5 minutes when you're hit from 3 sides constantly throughout the mission, it makes it difficult. So you just need to do this immediately. You won't have time to build up. It's going to be bad for you. So you need to do this fast. So that's one of the reasons why we're staying up there, is because that's where one of the bases starts. So we'll immediately take that one out, build a ship thingy, a transporter thingy, fly those guys in the back, and maybe that'll work. Because we're only going to target the buildings that are required for the mission, and then we're just going to leave. And also, you can't be too aggressive either, because if you lose your entire force, you don't have much in terms of defense as well. Now, some of the attacks will be mitigated because we'll be attacking his bases. So it's like a good offense is a good defense in this case. I hope. I'm not sure. We're gonna see. So this is the tough base. Those guys with the you probably didn't see them, but they're fucking assholes. This one we can probably kill pretty much immediately. That's what I'm hoping at least. And here's our base. So we're gonna build this fucking thing up here immediately. I'm gonna build one of these. And hopefully our guys haven't died here. That's great. So these guys, the shepherd is what they're called. So can we just mark this? No, we were unable to do that. Oh, this is rough, but hopefully it holds. Why didn't you let me do that? Thanks.
Moving out.
Okay, this is a bad position, but I think this might be acceptable versus, but... Oh, fuck. Nice. Okay. That wasn't great. But we took it out.
You got it.
Now we're gonna save down here. Then we're gonna go here. And we're gonna go here.
Fire.
Hopefully this kind of counts as those guys being slightly dealt with. We'll see. Building our transporter.
If anyone can hear this,
Don't think we have a lot of time, but we have some time. We're also gonna be building... Why not? But we have refinery. Oh, we have laser turrets. Oh shit, that's good. Okay. So we obviously need to deal with these a-holes.
The battle command uplink.
I want to sell that.
Capable of teleporting units and structures. Be alert for attacks from any direction.
Carrier reporting. Keeping her steady. Receiving. Got it.
Construction complete.
Spinning her up. Loud and clear.
Awaiting orders.
Standing by for an escort.
Construction complete.
Let's see if this works. So we're gonna save on 2 here so that we can be sneaky. Okay, he's definitely spotted us. So these guys are the dangerous ones. They slow as well. That's really bad for us. Can we get them out? No. Okay, we're just gonna have to. That's why we scum it, right? So let's see if we can get this. Okay, so let's take the far way out first. Maybe dodge this, and then we drop here as far back as possible.
Engaging enemy. Fire. Sir. Targeting.
Come on.
Rifle ready.
Great work, Commander. Civilians are being evacuated as we hold the line against the enemy. An enemy we don't understand.
Whew.
Only goes
Nice! Fuck you if that worked. I'm not sure that it did, but we'll see when we beat the mission. But yeah, that was nice.
Sniper in position for recon. These structures are humming with energy. They might provide power. I'm seeing enemy forces emerge from gateways in these buildings. The enemy deployed
Yeah, let's
these
hope
CM
that
units
counts.
just before their forward bases appeared. Incoming hostiles. Let's move!
Enemy assaults are gaining strength. Prepare base defenses for heavier attacks.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Then he... Oh shit. Then he does that. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so bad for us. Then he... Oh, Jesus. This is such a fucked up mission. I did not expect this. Okay, so now we have two now we have, yeah, we have two other things that we need to do now that are time sensitive. We need to stop both of these things, which is going to be very, very difficult to get to from this position. How difficult? Not too difficult, maybe. God, I'm also getting a little stressed because I don't want you guys to be bored as well, but I do need to think. I want to pause for a second while I think. No, fuck, you missed it. Ah, I thought I'd unpaused. Shit. Okay. Okay, I'll do it again. I'll Okay, so what I'll do is I'll load and what I did and see if, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna load and show you what I did, but I just need to shit. What did I save now? Did I oversave something? So it should have been. Let me see where this is from and if we can. If we could. No, that's that one. But that doesn't make any sense. If this is the top one, which is this one? Is this one the one we just saved? Because I do want to show you.
Enemy structures, units, strategy.
What? But that doesn't make any sense. So we didn't save anything. Or did... Well, I guess we didn't save at all, so now I have to redo it. Fuck. Okay, well, here we go. So this is what I did.
Destroy the key production facilities and push the enemy out of Cairo.
Acknowledged, command.
This is important as well. This is stressful, but we're gonna do it.
Closing ground.
Construction complete.
Okay, we're gonna have to take an awkward path over this base here. That we can't do that. Okay, this is not what I did. No! It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. That's not fine. Fuck! I suck! Fuck me! Boo! But only sucks. Nah, we're gonna fix it. I promise.
Units,
We're gonna fix it.
strategies. Commander, destroy the key production facilities and push the enemy out of Cairo.
So we're gonna go there, and then we're gonna take these guys, and we're gonna go
Prowling.
up here,
You got it.
and then you go
Understood.
there somewhere, and then you're gonna go 2, and you're gonna go 1, and you're gonna go 5, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. Boom, 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 and then this. And that should be a decent position to work from, hopefully. Okay, so now we're gonna save again because I don't want to redo all of that. We're gonna do this.
Construction complete.
Engaging enemy. On your command.
Anywhere you say. Roll out.
Construction complete.
No, 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 don't shoot them, don't shoot them, for the love of penis.
Lost. Construction complete. Our base is under attack. Our base is under attack.
Receiving.
Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. I did it on my first try
Construction complete.
before. Why do you hate me, game?
Construction complete.
Back on the road. Leveling. Moving to next location.
Vehicle unit is under attack. Making tracks. Closing ground. Construction complete. Acknowledged, command. You got it. Acquired. Base is under attack. Understood. Closing ground. Commander, roll out. Firing.
Commander.
Construction complete. Our base is under. Unit lost.
Siege munitions.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Our base is under attack. Anywhere you say. Secondary objective accomplished.
Alright, so there we go.
Attack.
Moving to LC. Away we go.
Unit lost.
Now, finally. So that's the way you deal with that. So you attack. So just to recap here. You start out here, you go here, you do this, you get to I think around here where you have this weird base. Then you just gotta hold that base, not very hard. Then you move back here and you start your base here. Then you gotta attack this place here and this place here. And I think, not sure, that that's the objective that you need to do within 5 minutes. It's weird because this one said 5 minutes right here, but I remember doing that one, so I'm not sure. Something must be off here. Regardless, if you don't need to do this one time, we'll see in the end of the mission what if I missed anything or whatever. But that's one way to do that. So then you target this one right here immediately, and then you fly up. You build the flying building place creator. I don't know, airport. Let's call it the airport. Air base, whatever, the air base, and then you fly up here, you smack it in the back just like I did, and then when you gotta deal with this fucking nonsense, you take some tanks, you slide this way, you do that. You're gonna have to sacrifice the tanks, probably, unless you want to fly away with them as well. Possible, but I just don't think it's worth the micro. Then you do the same thing here, because you do not want to lose your trebuchets, or those are important. You'll probably need those. Those are expensive, high-tech units. You don't want to lose those. Right, so now what we gotta do is we gotta defend against really shitty odds. So let's hope for the best. Because if we can hold now, then we're in a pretty good spot. If we can't hold, then we're in a really bad spot. But we'll see.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Oh, we got a bunch of units here. Why don't you defend it? That's what being good at.
Moving to LC.
Unit is under attack.
Oh, we actually won this engagement as well.
Unit lost.
Keep those a-holes up there.
Funds.
Why aren't you moving? Stop hating reality.
Under attack.
Move out. Fire! Fire!
Okay. It's, oh, we're out of money.
Sir?
That's no bueno.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Fire!
Carrier reporting. Keeping her steady.
If you opt for another strategy, we'll see in the end how this mission goes. But if you opt for a more... Did we just lose our guy? Because we can't do that. We absolutely... I don't know, but it'll make that substantially harder. So I'm just gonna have to reload there. But you don't need to see me doing that again. So I'm gonna pause you guys, because this has gone on for 30 minutes already. So I'm gonna pause, fix this base situation, or maybe it's fun. Like, at least I'm gonna, until what we just did, at least. So hang in there. Cool. Okay.
Complete.
So we lost a couple of towers there, but I don't really give a shit. We should be able to stabilize from this point. So okay. So there is our dude. Let's drop off one of these guys up here. And when you place your trebuchets, and since you only have a few of them right now in the beginning, it's very important that you place them not up here, where a lot of the fight's gonna take place, but further into your base, where they're nice and safe, and there's a lot of other garbage units that they can shoot at first instead. So you don't want to do that. And also we got pretty high yield from our auto repair, whatever you want to call that, auto repair, armory thingy. The thing that we chose there that I said, it's maybe not worth it, and then in the end, like, that actually paid off. So now what we really want to do is we want to get data core as soon as possible. It's an expensive building, costs quite a lot of power. Power consumption won't be an issue. Technically, you would need more laser turrets, but he's not pounding us very hard. If you don't destroy these thingies, he pounds you constantly. So that's actually quite a decent start as well. Maybe you don't need to rush it as much as I did, but that's one way of dealing with that. So we want to build our data core next, because then we get Tempest artillery, and we eventually will get access to the trebuchets. But Tempest artillery is the most important thing now, just to build out a strong base and an economy now that we have stabilized and we don't have any time-sensitive missions. Then units become less valuable for now, and building up an impossible economy. I mean, that's up to you, right? How you want to play, and I prefer to play for the most part defensively, and then, you know, when I have to, I'll play really aggressively, like a fucking crazy person that we just did. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna show you why this whole laser build that I've been droning on so much about, why I destroyed it. But look at this range. This tower shoots here. You see this range. This is its range. It can shoot units all the way up here. This laser turret. That is goofy. So, and I'm going to show you some other tricks how you can get maximum value out of its range as well. But yeah, that's a teaser for what's to come with this ridiculous build. Again, lasers have 20% increased, okay, damage. That's not that one. Which is it? Okay, so the range thing is an armory thing, but whatever. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna build out, and then I'm gonna show you why this is so powerful. Why can't we build? Oh, we need the satellite first. Okay, so we're gonna build the satellite.
Constructing.
Then we're gonna build the data.
On your command.
Good.
Prowling.
Gonna move him around a little, and because we have such few units, we're actually gonna put our infantry in the barracks there to let them heal up.
Commander?
Now that we have our data core. Not a very aesthetic base. If you know me, you know that I like an aesthetic base, but yeah, should be fine. So we'll see you soon. Honestly, super tame. He hasn't attacked a single time since for like 2 minutes, and that does not happen if you don't attack these two bases, right? And I'm sure if you don't deal with the other secondary objectives there. But whatever, like he really pounds you a lot. Don't do that. So anyway, if you don't want to do the secondary objectives, or if you're struggling with this mission in general, so a really great way to deal with the enemy is to build laser towers, especially with this build, right? And having all the armory shit, or at least some of them, because the Tempest artillery here, you see the under weapons there, you see the 50 cal and then the networked 50 cal, and you see the range there. It's 7,200 with the networked, and you see the 5,000. And when these guys get shot by a laser, it's just ridiculous, the range. We have barely anything. They can't even touch the front line of my defense. We have barely anything. We have one trebuchet. Look at how much he's tossing at us. There he shot one of the combat drones. Oh, now he got here. So and imagine, and we've only built one here, laser tower here, and one here. Look at it. They can't touch it. Because here's the ridiculous thing. Look at this. They have 6k range. They have 5k range. So this long range artillery has less range than our than our laser that's supposed to be like an anti-air tower kind of. But with the buffs that we've put to it, or with the build that we've made, they become absolutely silly. And in combination with your trebuchets, look at their range. So they have their original there, not very impressive. Then they have their deployed trebuchet, 4,500. Then they have 700, 800 range and a whopping 260 plus attack. That's mental. Mental. And look at the speed bonus as well. That's probably from upgrade. So this guy, he's all the way out here. He's shooting things here. This little back attack here, it did nothing. It did nothing. So, one of the reasons why this build is so powerful is because the GDF's base defense is already pretty nice. But when you do this build and you do the armory stuff that I showed you with the laser buffs, especially at least the range to laser units, it becomes ridiculous. Your base becomes impenetrable by the AI because the AI is stupid, right? So it's goofy how powerful you are. That's how easy it is, and then you could use all of your extra credits to build up an army. But I'm going to show you another trick. We're going to build 3 of these a-holes, because a problem is that these guys have such good range that sometimes he's going to be able to sneak in and maybe attack us in awkward angles, and we're not going to quite be able to see him early enough. Like when he comes here, like we can't really utilize our range. How do we deal with that? Well, this unit is called a scrambler, and what it does is that it's kind of like a heavy hitting but very weak vehicle.
Unit ready.
But one of its primary functions is that when it stands still, pop up, there we go. Saw that little icon there. Now it's in stealth. So this unit won't attack. That's one thing I would wish about these guys, is that you could kind of tell them to like be in stealth but then attack, like the Mirage tanks from Red Alert 2, which is, they're so silly. They make the allies such a funny faction to play against the AI. You just put like 5 or 6 of those outside your base, and the enemy's just gonna drive into them and just get murdered. It's hysterical. But can't really do that with these guys. They won't attack unless they're moving or whatever, then they will shoot, right? But when they're stealth, they won't. So I wish you could tell them to do that. But in this case, it's actually good, because we don't want it to attack at all. We just want to give it range. So now, we see up here, and no one's gonna touch that thing, because he's not gonna have any stealth revealing units. Same here, we're gonna put this scrambler up here. And the third one, guess we're gonna put that one. That's right, up here. So see here, now we see these guys, and we can see up here as well. Just gonna pick up this little cash box. And we're gonna put them up here, slightly here. I think that'll be good. Nice. So now you have the basis for a really strong setup. You can see the enemy coming, and even if you were to have a more reactory defense, now it's hard because you have to invest a decent amount of money, right? Those cost like 1,600, so that's well over 3k, almost like 5k, right, or whatever. Like that's a lot of more than 5k. But math, help me. Whatever, it's almost 5k, I think. But the point is, it's a big investment just to get the vision, but when you're setting up and when you sort of want to make your base really impenetrable, it's a huge, nice boon. Just look at these guys and how far the lasers are going to shoot them now.
Units under
we're not done yet. Oh, so we actually lost a unit there. Oh no. But look, he's pounding us with quite a lot of. So he's pounding us with quite a lot of units, and even though, yeah, it's quite a lot less than if he's got these bases up, but still, that's a lot of units, and some of these are quite powerful. If you're trying to defend this with tank hunters, field scouts, and just drone operators, you're gonna have a rough time. Those units they're not as much paper as they look there, right? But artillery units, like, the damage that they get is so high. That's 240, and these guys, what was that, like? That's probably closer to yeah, they're closer to 200. But I think the plus 52 there is because of its promotion thing, which is another armory thing that we got. Like, that's the doctrine. So, but if we look at this dude, so he does 150 to networked and 80 ish, nice 70 ish without it. So. Oh, we can't see the damage of the drone? That's dumb. How do we see the damage of the drone, then? Guess that's the pistol. Huh, do we have to... Oh, okay. Okay, so fair enough. So that's the drawback about these laser weapons, right? They don't do a lot of damage, because the rockets are bound to do more damage, because I did not use the rockets when I first started playing. I was like, or sorry, I did not use the lasers for drones. It's like, yeah, it seems like a nerf, but the trade-off is that they now count. You can make laser count as marked if you do this thing, right? And then you get the network. So they become worse individually, but they get really powerful with other units. And these guys aren't supposed to be your main damage dealers, right? So I think I say that you should get this ASAP. Maybe you could skimp on it a little bit later then, because it doesn't actually make them super powerful by themselves. So it's kind of when you get artillery and trebuchet. Of course, your tank hunters get some bonus as well, but it's not the reason, right? It's for these guys. So I'm gonna build out a little bit, and yeah, then I'm gonna tag you guys back in. Alright, so we've done some building up, and yeah, this is what it looks like now when he tries to attack us. Love this guy, like, I'm helping! Sir, I'm helping! It's like, yeah, you know, help from where you won't die. Let the big boys deal with it. Calm down, Private. Oh, sir, let me prove my worth to you, sir. Look, I can do this. Yeah, you're a real hero. Yeah, so as you can see, pretty goofy, right? So we built out a little bit here. If you're wondering about the silos in here, it's so that we can continue building buildings close to them. You can use this support beacon you can see the range that once it's called down, you can build in that range, but only for a limited time. So it's great for expanding. So we expanded here, for instance, laser towers in the flank, in the front, and then Tempest artillery. Oh yeah, forgot the pod there. Yeah, pretty goofy. Look at this guy. He's all the way up here, but yeah, he probably doesn't get hit. But so we expanded sort of out here as well, and this is going to be our eventual attack force. It's not quite done yet. So yeah, so that's the current state of things, and obviously requires a lot of power. But our economy is in no way hurt. But you don't want to get too many harvesters or refineries, because they have a tendency to, yeah, perfect actually display of what happens, because then they kind of just they harvest out all of these and it doesn't have a chance to grow back, then they go somewhere and then they kill themselves. So not a huge deal, not a big problem, but
Go ahead.
definitely yeah, a bit of a problem. So whatever, just build a new one and preferably clear out so that you got more dynast patches or whatever this fucking crud is called. But it's not a huge deal. Anyway, so yeah, just wanted to show you the base, and next time I'll probably clear out this, and then I'll start the recording back when we're here. I think that makes sense to me, because you already saw how this looks like, right? So we're just gonna maul? That's not the right word I was looking for. That works, but it's more like a bear mauls things, and we're not gonna do. I was gonna say run over, but I think I just kind of, I don't know what I was gonna say. That was the intention. It's not how it turned out. Fuck it. So yeah, see you soon. We're gonna take this one first because yeah, we're already here, so might as well just run over this one. So this is an old dynast base that's pretty much creased. We're gonna kick him in the teeth so that he dies like the Smutskund that he is. Needless amount of cassing, I know, but makes me feel like I'm cool. Hope we don't die here, that would be bad. Oops. Did I save? No, I did not. Whoops. Why is he defending himself? That's annoying. I did not expect this level of defense here, to be honest. But it doesn't matter. I say this all the time when dealing with Shield Maiden raids, that they are such a nuisance because they won't toss out their turrets. They will just they just have to go to the physical place where you put out the heal turret, and that can get super awkward. Well, whatever. Okay, let's try again.
Of course.
Let's see if we can
From
this position to that.
Give me an order.
Shoot it on.
In the field.
Laney's.
Grenade out. Moving off grid. Out of sight. I have the location.
Much nicer to fight the dynast rather than the fucking alien people or whatever the hell they are.
It must be bad. Dynasty troops.
They're a little sheedy, these guys. They have some really weird units, and they have some really weird projectiles that sometimes hit your units in super awkward ways. It's really hard to see. So I definitely prefer the dynast.
Go ahead.
More fun to fight.
Understood. Of course. Of course. Understood.
So obviously you can take this base over if you want some dynast tech, but
Moving off
we
grid.
don't care about it.
On the move. Priming grenades.
Look at that range. So they're all the way here, and they can shoot stuff here when they get network. So fucking goofy, man.
Loud and clear. Careful.
I'm gonna
I have the gun. Moving in.
pick those up.
Tempest mobilizing.
Give me an order. I'm listening.
That's that. They also popped up when I cleared this base up here. There popped up an extra like Tempest processor. So that's like an extra thing.
What's the assignment?
So we're gonna do that
I'll
one.
be there.
And, yeah, might as well keep you in here in case you want to see that.
Hijacker. Out of sight.
Artillery standing by. Orders.
Need to pick him up.
Where do you want me? Need an assist?
Where do you want me? I want you there. That's where I want you. Oh! Jesus, these grenade boys do a lot of damage.
I'm listening.
Or down units.
Give me an order.
Man, that was a lot of damage.
What is it? I have the location. Cover your eyes.
I have the gun. Back on the road. Careful.
I think I've shown you this in quite a lot of other missions, but the comms officer is such an asshole. What's his range? Why don't we get to see his range? That's weird. Oh yeah, there it is. I was just blind. Okay, 4,700. Huh, that's not too impressive. Like, you know, it's obviously
Hijacker
great range, right?
reporting.
But
Let's bring them offline. Hijacker. Of course. I see.
so there we go. Then we're gonna clear that out. Don't know how interesting it is to watch, but I'm assuming if you're if you're watching one of these videos, you want to see most of it. The reason why I am pausing though is because I think it's nicer because I also don't want to talk because it really cuts up my vocal cords. I'm not used to this much constant droning on, and then I do it in my stupid book podcast and everything, and then I talk at work and shit. So I just I need to save them a little bit. So yeah, I also think this makes for a smoother experience. But do let me know what you prefer. I think I say that in most of the videos where I do this, but I have tried some, especially the shorter missions where I don't pause or yeah, fuck it. Let's just keep going. All right. So when you go in here,
Holy! What happened to those civilians?
Ready for order.
Tempest ready. Moving to the next location.
Command. Out of sight.
probably good to save as well. Did I just save? No. Because that's another thing, especially when you start fighting the Betty, because they have a tendency to just kind of like spawn right on your. They have these fixed spawning location. What the hell?
Of course.
Send engineers. Okay,
I see it.
sure we can do that. Man, this stupid mission has a lot of sign shit. What
On the
happens
move.
if we do that? Oh, the militia will join, I guess. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna join up with our tanks from way before.
Out of sight.
Unit ready.
I guess I can keep you on, right? You don't mind? I'm just not gonna talk as much.
Unit ready.
Shells mounted.
No.
We stand with GDF against the enemy. Friends with the weapons. We fight for our people.
No problem. Engineering. Affirmative.
Standing by.
Tools ready. No problem.
Drone motor. Heavy infantry reporting. Give me the word. I'm on it. Drone and route. Moving out. Copy that. Here left. Moving to LZ. Moving to position. Away we go. Away we go. Acknowledge command.
I'm listening. Hijacker reporting. Of course.
Commander? Roll out.
Discharging. Moving off grid. Of course.
Moving to LC. Charged and shielded. Unit is under attack.
Go ahead.
Loud and clear. Finishing up. Combat ready. Hunkering down. No problem. Watch this. Going in. Ha! Taking him down. Ready and waiting.
So if you want to play exceptionally cheap, what you do is you take a drone operator like this, then you control the drone, and then you just play really slow, and then you just kind of drive like this, and then you go boop. It's if you want to play without any losses, more or less. You build up a bullshitty defense,
Anywhere you say.
and then you do it like that. Then you can, if you do some weird challenge run and whatnot. It's really bullshit.
Give me an
Hysterical, of course.
order. Shutting them down.
Really bullshit.
On the move.
Back on the road.
What is it?
Need a lift? Keeping her steady.
What is it?
Standing by.
Receiving.
Standing by for an escort. Moving to position. On him. All right, hit the ground. All right, hit the ground. Repair pod. Dropping repair pods. Tempest shells moving. Deploying. Ready to support. Artillery standing in. Mobilizing.
Out of sight. I'll be there. This one's mine. I'll be there.
So Seekers look a lot like the dangerous infantry units, but these aren't too bad. I think they throw grenades. Yeah, so they do pretty high damage against your infantry. Not against your heavier infantry, like Maulers have pretty solid defenses.
Give me the word.
Yeah.
Hijacker, reporting.
They also got more HP, like more than twice the amount as well. So yeah,
Command?
they're definitely a lot tankier
Out of sight.
than your normal drone operators.
What's the situation? Repositioning. I have the gun. Moving in. Weapon moving. Tempest shells moving. Taking defensive position. Taking in. Repositioning. Raising up.
Understood.
Linking up. Too easy. Relocating network.
Orders.
I'm here. Not a problem. Too easy. Relocating network.
Siege munitions.
Yeah? Too easy. Linking up. You bet.
Tempest shells moving.
I think that's fair. What? You guys don't think this is fair? I think this is super fair. Oh, you can't reach that far? Oh my god, I'm so disappointed in you.
I have the gun.
Carrying the signal.
Loud and clear. Moving in. Deploying.
Got your comms here. Of
Did he say
course.
Donkey Kong here? Donkey Kong here? Look at that.
On your command.
It's more of an almost realistic tank range, right?
Tempest shells moving.
So
I've
goofy.
got what you got.
So not all units gets the bonus range, it's only some units. Any unit that has a networked attack. So
Carrying the signal.
this guy does not have a networked attack, he gives networked attacks. Shield Maiden can only attack air units, and they don't get a networked attack.
Drone up reporting.
So these guys don't get a networked attack, or their drones for that matter. These are the other drones. There's a normal one. Combat drone. Yeah. So neither of those get it. Same with these guys. No, they actually do get networked attacks. Okay, I did not know that. So these don't. I think grenade towers don't get it either. Do these things? What is it called? A wire turret. Okay, get one. Don't build these. They're pretty useless. I mean, obviously they do okay damage against 84. Do we have anyone left from the beginning? 8, but they shoot pretty fast, I assume. But there's no reason to get these. They're very bad. Cost per difference isn't significant either. What about this guy? It's got pretty good range. It's decent for air, I guess, but yeah, it's not like something you need specifically, I would say. Costs a lot of insight or whatever it's called. For like for earlier in the game, but yeah, you can get it for fun and aesthetics, right? But it's not something you need. What about this guy? Do you have network? No, and your range is garbage too. So grenade I would rather have them than Gatlin, because they do decent damage against 10. But I think... yeah, moderate damage against vehicle, explosion area, blah 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 blah. So they're... and they also fire more of them, right? So like...
Ready to roll.
Jesus, that was... yeah, that was pretty bad damage, to be honest. That was pretty smelly damage. But...
Artillery standing by.
actually quite disappointed with that damage. Are you kidding me? It's about 40, right? Something like that.
Our base is under attack.
Oh, that's me.
I have the location. Cover your eyes! On the move. Releasing charge.
Keep with me.
Ready for orders.
I have the location.
Patch yourselves up.
Our shield maidens are really good at taking out air. You barely saw that air unit. Just disappeared.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, is the volume a little high? Maybe the mic picks up the volume. I have the volume from my TV, which is my third screen / my speaker. Other than that, I used to have a headset as an audio thing, and I don't like to wear that fucking thing. But I don't have to.
Reported.
Exchange positions. Acquiring target.
What's the assignment?
Back up the road.
I'm listening. Shutting them down. Out of sight. Green to engage. Understood. I see it. Moving off grid. Of course.
Championship. Facing up.
Give me an order.
Ready, bigger.
Loud and clear, come on.
Away we go. Sky green. Roll motor. Moving 12 feet. Keeping her steady. Acknowledge command. Shield maiden standing by.
Just gonna go deal with this thing. It's neat that the drones are outside of this thing. Will they attack as well?
Under attack.
We need to test. You guys are pointing against
Ready to
this.
support. Moving to the set. Let's confirm. Replacement. I'll take him. Understood. Oracle. Repair bot deployed.
Nice.
Constructing.
And in case you don't.
Construction complete.
Away we go. Acknowledge command.
This is a neat thing about flying units. Like they can actually pick up crates like that. Pretty goofy.
Get ready for drop off.
Oh, let's try if we can we attack. Probably not. Can we give an attack order to you?
Sky green.
They actually can attack. Okay, that's actually pretty neat. Filling up a couple of these with... because if we attack... Can we do that? Can we give attack orders from here? We cannot seemingly give attack orders. I wonder if they're... when in a group, will they understand to attack? Maybe. Could be interesting.
Acknowledge command.
Because I thought about doing that with riot vans and filling them with drone people. That actually might work then, because I think I saw that working a little bit. Let's experiment with that at some point. Let's do it now while we're building.
Training.
And then we'll do 2 of these, 3 of these, and 1 engineer. The engineer is because then it will constantly repair itself.
Keeping her steady. On approach.
Unit ready.
which is a little neat. Because these guys are actually decently tanky.
Unit ready. Training.
Okay, so now this guy has a drone.
Style, control, damage, and
Get a drone.
Unit ready.
There you go. So now they have drones. And the drones are there. Neat. Then that should probably work.
Affirmative. Unit ready.
Kill, kill. I'm so tired. It's Friday and it's been a pretty rough week. I got some really bad news at work. So that's pretty rough. Obviously I can't go into details in case. I was gonna say some asshole is listening, but in case someone is listening,
Command.
then that would be
Moving off
bad.
grid.
But yeah, it's real tough. It's nice to have this. Like, this is how I deal with stress in a lot of ways. Is that I play RTS games against the AI and like, laugh at how dumb he is or it is. I keep referring to it
Give
as
me
a
an
he.
order. I'll be
Like
there.
I'm gonna get the
On the move.
feminist movement after me.
I have the location. On the move. Out of sight.
I'm on good terms with be for feminists. I would consider myself one.
Location.
It depends, right? There's a lot of crazy people out there hijacking things. I'm a patriot! And then, you know, it's like, you're a serial killer. That's something different. It's a lot of the same things with feminists. It's a money box, but it feels like we don't quite need that. Well, that's a neat thing. I said it in some missions that once you reach max credits, your harvesters will stop what they're doing, so they won't actually harvest. So you won't waste money. That was not the case in some other similar games to this, like the Command and Conquer games, I guess. But yeah.
I'll be there.
What's the situation?
Where is our dude?
Roger, command. Let's go. Kick it.
So cool with the drones over.
Location set. Roger, command.
That's neat.
Affirmative. Let's
Technically,
go.
we could probably move up our defenses here, but yeah, we don't really need to. One of the reasons why I like to play with only a handful of trebuchets and just a couple of units is because I don't really need more. It's just kind of harder to control that army. It's easier for them to just go in too fast and kill themselves or whatever. So it's easier to micro this.
Acknowledged, command. Making tracks. You got it.
Those things there that we just took damage from a source there, and it's very unclear what it is. I think it might be those. Yeah, okay, so it's that thing, right? It's so unclear because that thing really f's up infantry units, and it's so hard to see it. I like the idea of it, like it teleports some sort of grenade balls on you. Neat creatively, but unless there's like a line or something tracing, I'm like showing on my screen. I don't have a camera on my ass, but unless it's showing you the line of that, it's really hard for you to read, especially in hectic situations. This is the bravest guy in the world. It's like, they may take our lives, but they can never take our freedom. That's a really old reference. What person knows that? I mean, on the other hand, like, what crazy person would watch this unless it's someone who's kind of my age? Otherwise, I have a hard time seeing like some sort of fucking TikTok bitch dildo guy like, oh, I'm gonna watch Banali play fucking Tempest Rising. Non-ironically, I might add, Mom, drive me to the stream.
I'll be there.
I think you know how streaming works, Billy. Fuck you, Mom. Now suck my titties. Beep, 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 beep. That's my critique of the downfall of young people in today's society. That's how old I am. Yeah. But I am pushing 40 now, which feels weird. That's weird to say. I don't really have any like, a lot of people like, oh, I'm so old. Like, yeah, I don't really feel that old, to be honest. I feel old for you know, not having a family and shit, for not really being in the the spot I thought I would be when I'm 40 in a sense. Like, yeah, these guys are really fighting, and they're from the right. That's really neat. So we're taking damage from something right now. It's probably something else out of range, so we really want to deal with that. No, it's these fucking towers. Right? Okay. Oh shit, we lost a bunch.
Commander?
That's awkward. Yeah, it's these type of bombs. I'm not really sure about.
Your orders?
Prowling. Moving out.
But I think that they have units that can shoot those balls as well. Anyway, so a lot of people will say, you know, especially when you're working with people in their 30s or they're like mid 20s, or like, oh, I'm so old. And I'm like, you know, you fucking punk. But it's the thing. Like, I don't mind getting older per se. I mean, it's a very natural part of life. But I think the weird thing is that when you feel as if you're lagging behind a little bit. So I would have thought I would have had my shit together a bit more. Yeah, but that's the way it is. You gotta do the things you want, which is suppose. I'm on a drink. I'm holding a flask, so that's why I paused. But I suppose that's why I started doing these like weird videos here. I have no idea if anyone has any interest in watching my dumbass play these types of games, but it makes me feel good to play, and maybe, yeah, I don't know, maybe it can lead to some fun. Who knows? It's just cry for help. So deep talk at Fridays with Banonding and Tempest Rising. Perfect combo. These are the dangerous guys. Aegis, Aegis, I think. Is that is Aegis a shield? It's one of those words that keeps coming up in video games. Nice little spawn there, douchebag. One thing, I think you saw me do that a little bit, is that if something happens with a unit when you have a sky carrier or whatever, and any kind of like dropship from StarCraft, or so let's say that this guy is under heavy attack here, and we just kind of go in with the dropship and we pick him up, and then we can effectively save him. You can do that in many games, right? But I think it's mostly popularized by StarCraft 1, I think.
On the move. Hijacker.
So we want
Reporting.
our comms officer. Do this.
I'm listening.
Yeah! Bring it on! Roaming. Oh yeah! Here's the big gun. Here's the big gun. Party time. Discharging laser. I like this one. Blasting. Party time. Blinking up. Not a problem. You got it. No worries. I like this one. Orders?
So much damage. Yeah, these guys. So tanky, and they do quite a lot of damage.
Discharging laser. Blasting.
I don't like the Vedi. They're not fun to fight. I mean, your first time through, it's fine, right? But yeah, future. Like when you fought them a few times since I've been playing through, yeah, whatever. But I don't love them. They're fun to vary things up a little bit, but I think they're hard to read. Yes, so now we did actually get all the points. Yes, eat my tits, you piece of shit. Fuck you. That's nice. So that's how you do it if you wanna. I wonder which one it was. Wasn't this one? Keep the enemy from expanding. Destroy the very reinforcements bases. That's really weird, because I swear I did all this shit in my first playthrough on hard. Because I do clear the map. I don't know. Maybe it is just beating them under. I have no idea why I successfully did all of them. But if you watch this video and follow what I did, more or less, you should be able to do that, right? 48 units is a lot of losses for a technically such an easy level. But for all the stressing that we did, I think that went okay. You can obviously do it better, but I'm pretty happy with the performance here. There's some minor micro fuck ups, but that's what's so nice again with playing against the AI. Like we're just chilling, so no biggie there. I'm okay with that. Some of the damage numbers might be fun to look into to see the value of some of the units. The tank hunter. But let's wait until you get like trebuchets. It's 200k. Jesus Christ, that's goofy. That is so goofy. What did our drone boys do? Probably not much at all, to be honest. Where are they? Where are the drone boys? Drone mauler is a drone assassin. No, that's a. Where is the drones? Field scout. There, drone operator. 21k. Okay, not bad for considering their low damage. So they do definitely put in work. Can we see our turrets? Surprisingly, 70 for that from the laser. Where's the Tempest artillery? That is impossible. They can't have done only 6.5k. That's impossible. Isn't it? Because they've been pounding the... No, actually, they probably didn't pound that much because he didn't attack that much. Right. So in my other mission... Yeah, whatever. You don't care about this. Let's end this video. Sorry. But yeah, so that was mission 9, right? This is mission 10, and then there is one more mission. Okay, so we do get a point. I'm not sure where we put that. All drones have 50% more HP. All drones build 20% faster and gain networked. Does that mean that they get bonus damage? It should, right? Yeah. Well, that's obviously very good. Jesus, that's actually quite neat. Yeah, that's great. Much greater than that. And we don't want this either. I think this is perfect for our build. Armory, do we want to fuck around with that now? I don't think so. No. Maybe we get this. I'm not sure what we get next, honestly. I think this is nice, but for 3, that's an unsexy cost, but this is pretty useless. It could be good in the next level as well. I think we're gonna keep it for the next level and then switch it out for the final level, because this is another stress level. Bore tanks are really nice in a couple of ways. They obviously don't get networked, so this is, you steal like the ability to build them from the Dynasty faction, and bore tanks are tankier than your tank hunters. and that's what you want your tanks for. You don't want them to deal damage. You want them to be a solid front line to your trebuchets, right? So that's one way you could go. But I think it feels a little unclean to play like that. I think we played. I think I had like a really weird porcupine build in one of the missions I played. Since I replayed it quite recently, I don't know. Fuck it. But yeah, so we're gonna call it here, and I'm not gonna keep you hostage while I think about the armory stuff. We're gonna do that for next time anyway. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna unequip this for the final mission, maybe get the aircraft stuff, and no, we can't quite do that. Ah, whatever. It's not important. We're gonna keep it like this. Most likely, probably just add something like this for now. And then, yeah, we'll jump into that mission that time. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.